It's spherical. Spherical.
Drake and Josh was a show that was part of many childhoods, being nominated for the favorite TV show at the Kids' Choice Awards every year it was airing. In the show, Drake is shown to be the typical cool kid at school. He plays the guitar, he likes to rebel against the rules, acts very laid back, and the ladies seem to love him. For some people, many felt like Drake was what they wished they could become. Meanwhile, Josh was pretty much the exact opposite. The larger kid who was very diligent, just trying to do his best, not wanting to break any rules, oftentimes having to listen to what Drake says. For some, Josh was the more relatable brother in this pair. It's this contrast that made so many people like the pairing. Having these two constantly bicker was always entertaining, and when they eventually look past their differences to overcome an obstacle, you just can't help but smile.
Hug me, brother!
A lot of time has passed since the series ended in 2007. If we look at where the two are today, Josh Peck has found great success as an entertainer online. He's really had quite the glow up since his Fat Josh persona from the show. Drake Bell, however, didn't experience similar success, although he seemed to stick much closer to his show's persona. Despite Drake being the cool guitarist in the show, he had a struggling music career in America, which led to him changing his name to Drake Campana and performing in Mexico, where he found much greater success, until he apparently became engrossed in crypto. Speaking of being engrossed in things, in 2021, Drake pleaded guilty to child endangerment charges. Maybe being surrounded by all those high school girls left a bad mark on Drake. Nowadays, children's shows often include something for those with a keen eye, typically adult jokes, to appeal to some of the older people who are forced to watch the show with their children. Take for example the episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, where SpongeBob and Patrick find a box where they can do whatever they like so long as they use their
imagination.
Later in the episode, Squidward opens the box to find Patrick getting sloppy toppy from SpongeBob. I bet that rainbow makes sense now, doesn't it? But in Drake and Josh's case, the hidden Easter eggs were something much bigger. They were predicting the events to come in the future. And the crazy part is, they were right. I've already made the joke about Drake being surrounded by girls in high school, but it goes much deeper than that. If you paid attention to the right stuff, you'd come to realize that the show knew that at the end of the day, Josh would turn out to be the successful one, while Drake would end up becoming the bad guy. You only had to look as far as the name of the show itself. Drake and Josh. Drake is a name which, in Old English, is used to mean the words dragon or snake. And in the Bible, the devil is referred to as both a dragon and a snake. Meanwhile, Josh, the name which originated from the Hebrew Yeshua, was the original name of none other than Jesus himself. Right from the start, we should have known that at the end of the day, Drake Bell would become the Antichrist while Josh Peck was the Messiah.
I need you way more than you need me, all right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm probably the worst brother in the world, and, you're way better off without me, I just need you to understand that, sorry, Josh, I'm sorry.